Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to continue to the near conclusion of our 1982 Retro Replay NFL football using Action PC football, and we have the NFC Championship game between the San Francisco 49ers, the number 2 seed, versus the Washington Redskins, the number 1 seed. The 49ers won the NFC West Championship with a record of 7-2, and they will be visiting RFK Memorial Stadium and the undefeated Washington Redskins, who are 9-0. And if the Redskins can win this game, they will go on to play the 9-0 New York Jets, who defeated the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game I played a week or so back. San Francisco road to the championship. They defeated the Rams 23-3, and then the Bears 38-17. While the Redskins got to the championship game by defeating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime 18-15, and then crushing the Atlanta Falcons 30-7. So once again, the Redskins hope to be the second undefeated team in the Super Bowl. The Jets have already made it at 9-0. I played as several different teams, mostly the New England Patriots. I played all the Patriots games. I did make the playoffs as the Patriots did in '82, but I lost out. I also played as Houston, didn't win a game as the Oilers. And Kansas City, I won 3 games with the Chiefs. Played as the Giants, led them to the playoffs, but lost to the Bears. Played as the Vikings, didn't do too good. Lots of injuries with the Vikings. This game loves its injuries. And I played as the New Orleans Saints because of Kenny Stabler, and we didn't do too well with them. So anyhow, let's play this game now. So we will move on to the starting lineups. And for the San Francisco 49ers, the running backs are Moore and Cooper. The wideouts are Clark and Solomon. The tight end, former Patriot Russ Francis. The quarterback needs no introduction, Joe Montana. The tackles are Fahnhorst and Mason. The guards are Cross and Ayers, and the center is Quinlan. For the Washington Redskins, running backs are Riggins and Washington. The wideouts are Monk and Brown. The tight end is Warren. Quarterback Joe Theismann. Tackles are Jacoby and Jacoby and Stark. Guards are Grimm and May. The center is Bostic. On defense, defensive ends for San Francisco, Stuckey and Dean. Defensive tackles, Hardy and Kugler. Outside linebackers, Turner and McCall. Middle linebacker, Reynolds. Cornerbacks, Lott and Wright. Safeties, Hicks and Williamson. For the Washington Redskins, defensive ends, Manley and McGee. Defensive tackles, Butts and Grant. Outside linebackers, Malott and Kaufman. Middle linebacker, Olkowitz. Cornerbacks, Dean and White. Safeties, Peters and Murphy. Let's move on to the field now. The 49ers won the toss and elect to receive. I will be playing as the San Francisco 49ers. The computer will be the undefeated Washington Redskins. And in the chat, we have What's Blazing in Sports. Hope all he says hello and ready for a good game and show. And hit the like button. Al does good work. Well, thank you very much, What's Blazing in Sports. That's T-Dub. Check out his channel. Excellent boxing recaps and reviews, previews, and just overall nice person, great boxing knowledge. And Elin Olaf is in the chat. How are you, my friend? I just checked out his channel earlier on when I was cleaning the kitchen. And he had a good football game up. in his NFC Championship Retro Replay, tournament style. I'm not going to tell you who won, but it was between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What year was that, Elin? I can't remember the year. I want to say 2015, but I could be wrong. So check out EO Sports League and Elin Olaf. All right, let's get to our game here. And deep for the 49ers, McLemore, short men are Lawrence and Ring. And we'll put the return on. Here's the kickoff by Mark Mosley. And San Francisco with the return. Gets it out close to the 20. Lawrence was tackled by Nelms after a 19-yard return. So here come the San Francisco 49ers. Offense led out by Joe Montana. And they'll start 1st and 10 on their own 19. 2 wideouts, as I stated. Clark and Solomon. The running backs are Moore and Cooper. Split backfield. The tight end, Russ Francis. 49ers look to attack this 4-3 defense of the Redskins. So the 7-2 San Francisco 49ers take on the 9-0 Washington Redskins for the rights to go to the Super Bowl and play the New York Jets. And we're going to go play action fake. Going to go to Russ Francis. Short out. They're keying that. We're going to quickly go to a medium fly to Dwight Clark. Montana back to pass. He fires. Incomplete to Clark. Dean was all over him. Great coverage by Dean. So it brings up 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. Going to go screen to Moore. They set up the screen, and it's caught for a 2-yard loss. That play was blown up by Neil Olkowitz in the backfield. Great read and hit by the Washington linebacker. And it brings up 3rd and 12. The 49ers are in danger of going 3 and out. Higher Ground Gaming in the chat. Check out his channel. Excellent Retro Sports. And I'll tell you a little more about that channel. But it's a great channel with Eric, Mr. Brody, and Miss Mags. He has up on the channel. It's very interesting. I suggest you check it out. Patriots, Eagles, a pre-play using 2nd and 10. Excellent game. So it's 3rd and 12. We're going to go combo pass. Francis on the medium. Clark, Solomon on the long, and actually Francis on the short, Clark on the medium, Solomon on the long, and Cooper on the short. Montana back to pass. He fires to Cooper on the dump down. Gain of 5. Murphy, the safety, comes up, gives him a big pop. And it's going to be 4th and 7. Here comes the punt team. So the 49ers go 3 and out. Not a good start for us. And Jim Miller will come out to punt. He'll punt deep to Nelms. Here's the snap and the punt. Nelms back for the Redskins. Takes the ball near the 37.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So a holding on Grant will back the Redskins up, nullifying the return. It'll be 1st and 10 on the Washington 20. Washington's led out by Joe Theismann at quarterback. Running backs are Riggins and Washington. The wideouts are Monk and Brown, Tight, and Warren. Split backfield. San Francisco will go with a 4-3. And we're going to key Riggins on the run. They give the ball on the counter to Washington. He gains 3 yards, brought down by McCall. That's Milt McCall's first tackle of the game. I formation for the Redskins. Washington the up back, Riggins behind him. 49ers will play their defensive line in. Short zone. Basic. And Theismann back to pass. He throws, and it is complete for an 11-yard gain and a first down to Brown. So Charlie Brown gets a reception. Jack Reynolds on the tackle. They beat the short zone. There was good coverage, but Theismann was able to zip the ball in there. 1st and 10 on the Washington 34. Again, split backfield for the Redskins. And again, 49ers will key Riggins on the run. Theismann back to pass. He is brought down. A 5-yard loss. He's sacked by Kluger. Kluger beat his man. So it's 2nd and 15 now from the Washington 29. Redskins will now shift to a 3-4. I'm sorry, the 49ers will shift to a 3-4, play their defensive line in. They bring in the extra linebacker. And they're going to play zone pass. Theismann back to pass. He fires.
Twisting the face mask.
Oh,
Defense.
come on.
Number 21, 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
So a gain of 12 plus the 15-yard penalty on Wright. They call him for twisting the face mask. Brown, Charlie Brown now has 2 receptions and 23 yards plus the 15-yard tack on. And the Redskins are now in 49er territory. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 44. None too happy with the call is the 49ers sideline and Bill Walsh. 49ers go back to a 4-3. Defensive line normal, and they're going to key Riggins in the run. And Theismann back to pass again. He throws for Monk, but good coverage by the 49ers. Bostic for the Redskins was hurt, and he's going off the field, but he looks to be okay. Might be out for a play or two. And that's just the instant replay. So 2nd and 10 on the San Francisco 44. We're going to send Turner on the blitz from the outside. We're going to play man. We're going to double Warren on the medium, the tight end. And play pass. Here comes the blitz, and he gets to him! Turner with the sack! So the blitz works. Keena Turner tracks down Theismann for a 3-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 13. From the San Francisco 47. The 49ers will go to a 3-3 nickel. And they will play a deep zone. My guess is they're going to dump it to Washington. That's my guess. And they're going to play pass. Theismann back to pass. Looking. He fires down. Gain of 6, but dragged down by Reynolds. So they went to Art Monk on the... They were looking for Charlie Brown on the long hitch that was well covered by the deep zone. Art Monk makes the catch for 6 yards, and that forces the 49ers, the Redskins, to punt. The 49ers force the Redskins to punt, with 9:57 to play in the first quarter. We'll put the return on. Here's the punt. It's an angled punt, and it'll go out around the 15. There's a 27-yard punt, goes out at the 14. So here comes Joe Montana once again in the 49er offense. No score. They'll start 1st and 10 on their 14. Looking trap left. That's no good. Let's look trap right. That's even worse. Let's go screen to Moore. Montana dumps it. Oh, incomplete. He could not get a good pass off. Montana felt a little pressure there. Moore had some blockers out in front. Lots of green, but Montana couldn't connect up. So it's 2nd and 10 from the San Francisco 14. Short hitch to Clark. Montana back to pass, looking for Clark, looking. He dumps it down to Cooper. That's a gain of 5. Malott on the tackle. Clark had good coverage on him by Vernon Dean. So it brings up 30 and 5, 8:59 to play in the first quarter. Medium out to Dwight Clark. Montana back to pass. He has time. Looking. He fires to Clark in between 2 defenders. Gain of 14. Neil Olkowitz pushes him out of bounds for the Redskins. So 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 33. Dive play, Cooper.
False start. Offense, number 16, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So they call Montana for the head bob. And now it's going to be 1st and 15 for the 49ers. That backs them up to their own 28. Short to the flat to Moore. Montana back to pass. Instead, he dumps it again to Cooper. Moore was covered. Gain of 4. 2nd and 11 for the 49ers on their 32. Let's look for Freddie Solomon here. Medium slant to Solomon. Montana back to pass. Has time. Over the middle of Solomon. Gain of 23. Dragged down from behind by Tony Peters. 1st and 10 in Washington territory on the 45. Let's watch that play once again. Montana cool as a cucumber in the pocket. Bam! With a slant. 23 yards. Solomon with a nice catch and a run. Dive play to Cooper. Cooper up the middle. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 6:44 to play in the first quarter. Dive play again to Cooper. They're keying that. We're going to go medium hitch to Clark. Audible out of it. Looking for Clark. And Clark makes the catch. Breaks the initial tackle by Dean. But Dean brings him down after a gain of 19. 1st and 10 on the Washington 23. Great audible by Joe Montana to go to the medium hitch to Clark. Clark now has 2 receptions for 33 yards. Dive play to Moore. There's Moore up the middle, and he is smothered for no gain. Kaufman stuffed the middle there. Nice tackle by Mel Kaufman of the Redskins. Redskins in a 4-3 basic pass. Normal zone, 1 blitzer delay. Now, I think that was Kaufman because he plugged the middle. If not, Moore would have had some running room. So it brings up 2nd and 10 on the Washington 23. Field goal attempt here by Ray Wersching is a 76% chance of success. Moore will go out wide. Cooper will be able to... Actually, Moore will go out wide. Cooper's going to get replaced by Ring. Bill Ring will come in. And we're going to go play action fake. Screen to Ring. To Moore, sorry. There it is. Oh, bad pass. A lot of pressure on Montana. Again, we had blockers out in front. I think that play would have popped. Just couldn't get the ball to him. So 2nd and 10 now. 3rd and 10, excuse me, from the Washington 23. Again, Moore will go out wide. Ring behind Montana, who's under center. And we're going to go short hitch to Clark. Back to pass. Montana fires to Clark. Broken up by White. Nice play by Jarris White. Stopping the first down. So it's 4th and 10 from the 23. And here comes Ray Wersching and the kick team looking to put San Francisco ahead with 4:26 to play in the first quarter in this 1982 Retro Replay NFC Championship game. Wersching. The holder is Miller. The snap, the place, Wersching kicks down the middle, 3-0 49ers with 4:22 to play. The little Boo Birds here coming down from RFK Memorial Stadium. Wersching to kick deep. Nelms is the deep man for the Redskins. Garrett and Anderson short. Here's the kickoff by Ray Wersching. Nelms fields it in his end zone, brings it out, and is stopped before the 20-yard line. Tackled at the 18 by McLemore. So 1st and 10 for the Washington Redskins. Theismann under center. I formation. Washington the up back. Riggins behind him. The wideouts are Monk and Brown, Tight, and Warren. Defensive line will play in. And we'll key Riggins on the run. And again, Theismann back to pass. A lot of time goes to the out. Only a gain of 3. Keena Turner forces out Art Monk, who now has 2 receptions for 9 yards. It's now 2nd and 7 from the Washington 21. 4:12 to play in the first quarter. We're going to send McColl on the blitz from the outside. We're going to play man, and we're going to double Warren on the medium pass. And here comes the blitz. Pressure. Theismann takes off running. He's going to have the first down and more.
Holding offense. Number 74, 10-yard penalty.
But the 15-yard gain by Theismann will be nullified by the holding call on Stark. 49ers, we will accept it and push them back. So instead of a first down, it's now 2nd and 17 from the Washington 11. Theismann in shotgun. Riggins and Washington flank him in the backfield. Wideouts, Monk and Brown, tight end Warren. 49ers go to a 3-3 nickel zone. And they're going to send Turner on the blitz. Pass. There goes Turner. Theismann has time. He dumps it down to Riggins, who only gets 2 yards and is popped by Reynolds. Jack Hacksaw Reynolds nails Riggins after a 2-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 15 from the Washington 13. Clock ticking in the first quarter. 3:52 remaining. The Redskins trail 3-0. Undefeated season. Super Bowl berth on the line here. Again, Theismann in the shotgun. Split backfield. Riggins and Washington. Wideouts Monk and Brown. Tight end Warren. San Francisco goes to a 3-2 dime and will play a deep zone. And we're going to send Turner on the blitz. Pass. Here comes Turner. They pick up the blitz. Theismann with time. Over the middle of Warren. He's drilled by Hicks and drops the ball. Big hit by Hicks. 4th and 15. And here comes the punt team for the Redskins. What a hit Hicks put on Warren. He'll think twice about coming across the middle. San Francisco puts a punt return on. Here's the punt. Fielded at midfield. And a return of 4 by Solomon. He's brought down by Bostic on the 36-yard punt. So the 49ers will start 1st and 10 in Washington Redskins territory on the 45. Joe Montana with a 3-0 lead brings out the offense. Backfield of Bill Ring and Moore. Split backfield. Wideouts Clark and Solomon. Tight end Russ Francis. Dive play to Ring. They give it to Ring up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle and he's going to pick up 7 yards. Brought down by Tony Peters. So it's 2nd and 3. Clock running. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter on the Washington 38. Run counter. Run counter. Dive play. Bill Ring again. Ring up the middle. He's got the first down and again breaks a couple of tackles. Another 7-yard gain. Back-to-back 7-yard gains for Bill Ring. 2 carries, 14 yards. Average is pretty easy. 7 yards. Clock running. 2:22 to play. First quarter. 1st and 10 on the Washington 31. Play action fake. Russ Francis. Long slant. Play action fake. Looking for Francis deep. Dumps it down to Moore. Gain of 5. Francis was blanketed. Montana quickly dumped it down to Moore. Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Tackle on the play by Mel Kaufman for the Redskins. That's his 3rd tackle. So it's 2nd and 5 from the Washington 26. Dive play. Bill Ring. There goes Ring once again up the middle. Breaks a couple more tackles. Gain of 8. 1st and 10 on the Washington 18-yard line. Clock running. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. 3-0 49ers looking to snap the Redskins' 9-0 season, plus 2 wins in the playoffs, so they're 11-0 right now. A win puts the Redskins in the Super Bowl against the undefeated Jets. However, 49ers want to derail the undefeated Super Bowl train between the Jets and Redskins. Draw play to Moore. Back to pass, draw Moore.
Holding, offense, number 68, 10-yard penalty.
The penalty will stop the clock, holding on errors. Exactly what we didn't want. Now it's 1st and 20 on the Washington 28. The ring will come out of the game, and coming back in the game, actually coming in the game will be Vince Williams. So it'll be Williams and Jeff Moore. And we're going to go screen to Williams. Here's a screen. They hit Williams in stride. He breaks one tackle, but dragged down after a 9-yard gain by Joe Levander. And that will end the first quarter. So after one quarter of football, 3-0 San Francisco in this NFC Championship game, 1982 retro replay style, alternate universe, using Action PC football. Start of the second quarter, 2nd and 11 on the Washington 19. 49ers once again with a 3-0 lead. Williams will come out of the game. Cooper will come back in. So it's a backfield, split backfield behind Montana of Moore and Cooper. The wideouts, Clark and Solomon. The tight end, Russ Francis. And we're going to go screen to Moore. They set up the screen. They hit Moore in stride, and he's in for a touchdown! Finally, they connect up on the screen. Blockers out in front, steamroll the Redskins defense. Moore goes into the end zone for a 6, and it's 9-0 49ers. And let's look at that replay, folks. Look at that. Blockers out in front. Bam! Touchdown. One more time. It's a thing of beauty. We finally hit on this. Screen to Moore. 6 on the board. Here comes Ray Wershing for the extra point. And it's good. 10-0 49ers. With 14:46 to play in the first half. Ray Wershing will kick deep. Deep for the Redskins. Nelms, a Shortman, Garrett, and Anderson. And it's an angle kick. And here comes Nelms near the 20, past the 20, past the 30, at the 35. Finally tripped up by Ferreira after a 34-yard return. Theismann brings the offense on the field. 1st and 10 on the Washington 35. I formation. Washington at the up back. Riggins behind him. Wideouts Monk and Brown. Tight end Warren. Team Riggins on the run. Theismann back to pass again. Dumps it down to Riggins, and again, Jack Hacksaw Reynolds nails him after only a gain of 1. That's Reynolds' 4th tackle. 2nd and 9 from the Washington 36. We're going to send McCall on the blitz. We're going to play man, and we're going to double Warren, the tight end, on the medium, and we're going to play pass. Theismann back to pass. It's a reverse to Monk, and Monk is dragged down for... just barely got back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he lost a yard, but Fred Dean is credited on the tackle as he stayed home. He didn't bite on the reverse, and it brings up 3rd and 9. Once again, the Redskins in an I formation, Theismann under center. '49ers will go to the 3-2 dime, play a normal zone. Their defensive line in. And we're going to send Turner on the blitz, and we're playing pass. And Theismann back to pass. He feels the pressure, and it's deflected by Thomas. 4th and 9, and once again, here comes the punt team for the Redskins. Lynn Thomas with the deflection. We put the punt return on. Here's the snap, the punt. 49ers fielded. Now gets it close to the 40. Solomon with a 16-yard return on the 43-yard punt. He was tackled by Nelm. So here comes Joe Montana. San Francisco offense looking to put more points on the board. San Francisco leads the Redskins 10-0 here in this NFC Championship game, retro style, 1982, with 13 minutes of play in the first half. Again, Montana under center, split backfield, Cooper and Moore. Wideouts, Clark and Solomon. Tight end, Russ Francis, the former Patriot. Play action fake, run counter. Pitch right. Moore. Moore gets the corner, but is quickly. Oh, he fumbles the ball on the big hit. Who has it? Oh, this is not good. Touchdown, Redskins! And just like that, it's a 10-7 ball game, and ouch, that hurt. So Moore got nailed on the play. The ball hits the grass. Kaufman forced the fumble on the big hit. Picked up by White, and he takes it home for pay dirt. 6 points. Mark Mosley adds the extra point, and just like that, we have a ball game, folks, with 12:47 to play. So the defense scores first for the Redskins. That's never a good sign. It's now 10-7. So what was a total controlled game by the 49ers is no longer. Deep for the 49ers, McLemore, the short men are Lawrence and Ring. Here comes Mark Mosley with the kickoff. 49ers put the return on. It's 4 yards deep in the end zone. And Lawrence shelled down it. Let me quickly go to the chat and say hello to D. Scott Howard. Hello to Clinton Parks. Check out Clinton Parks' channel. Hello to Michael Butler. Hope all is well. Once again, check out Higher Ground Gaming and What's Blazing in Sports T-Dub. As Michael Butler says, defense! All right, so 1st and 10 again for the 49ers. And let's have Jeff Moore think about this. We're going to bring Bill Ring back in the game. Let's talk about Moore on the sidelines about ball security. Alrighty, so split backfield of Cooper and Ring. Wideouts Clark and Solomon. Tight end Francis. To face a 4-3 defense of the Redskins. And we're going to go Dwight Clark. Medium slant to Clark. Montana with time, looking for Clark, but now dumps it down to Ring, as Clark was blanketed. Gain of 4 by Bill Ring. Tackle by Kaufman. That's Mel Kaufman's 4th tackle. Bill Ring's 1st reception. So it brings up 2nd and 6, clock running. Split backfield for the 49ers. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Short and quick to Clark. Montana throws it to Clark, and he picks up the 1st down. They move the sticks. That was a gain of 6, tackled by Vernon Dean. That's his 2nd tackle. Montana now 12 of 16 for 111 yards and a TD. Clark 3 for 39. 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 30. Off tackle right, Bill Ring. There goes Ring. Ring busts through that line. Gain of 6.
Tripping. Offense.
Oh my
number
God.
81,
How many penalties can they call on me? Russ Francis called for the tripping. You got to be kidding me. So that nullifies a 6-yard gain by Bill Ring. Now going to be 1st and 20 on the San Francisco 20. Let's go play action fake. Short in the flat to Cooper. Play action fake looking for... Oh! Montana brought down by Butts for a 5-yard loss. Dave Butts just blew into the backfield. Montana did his best Craig Morton impersonation and just tried to duck. Instead, he tasted the grass. So it brings up 2nd and 25. Ring will go out of the game. Moore will come back in. Cooper will go out wide. Montana will go in shotgun. Screen. Moore. Out of the shotgun. They set the screen up. And again, Montana cannot connect up. Lots of running room out in front. They didn't get that play like the touchdown. So it's 3rd and 25. For the 49ers. Cooper will go out wide. I'm sorry, Moore will go out wide. Montana in shotgun. Cooper will stay in the block. Francis will stay in the block. And we're going to look for 25 yards. I think we need a medium cross. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Long hitch to Clark. Montana back to pass. Has time. Looking. He fires to Clark. Incomplete. Lots of pressure on Montana, forcing the bad pass. Now 4th and 25. Here comes the punt team. So the Redskins defense hold. Jim Miller comes out in the field for the 49ers. He's going to punt deep to Nelms. The snap, the punt. Nelms coming up to field the ball around the 50. And is brought down around the 40-yard line of the 49ers. So that was a return of 10 on the 35-yard punt. Tackle by Thomas of the 49ers. So Theismann comes out with the Redskins offense in great field position. 1st and 10. Down 3 on the San Francisco 40. 49ers in a 4-3 defense. Split backfield for the Redskins of Riggins and Washington. Wideouts Monk and Brown. Tight end Warren. And we're going to key Riggins on the run. And they finally give the ball to Riggins, and he is smothered after a 1-yard gain. Fred Dean on the tackle. That's tackle number 2 by Dean. 9:59 to play in the half. San Francisco 10, Washington 7. High formation now for the Redskins. The up back, the diminutive one, Joe Washington, though he's a very good blocker, Joe Washington. And Riggins behind him. Defensive line will play in for the 49ers. And we're going to play man basic. And the ball is given to Washington. Washington breaks the tackle. He's got the first down and more, dragged down from behind by number 53, Milt McCall. And that was a gain of 16 on the sweep right. Excellent blocking up front by George Stark of the Hogs. So 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 23. A field goal here is a 99% chance of Mark Mosley making it. Once again, now they go from an I formation to a split backfield. Theismann under center. We're going to play run Riggins. We're keying Riggins on the run. There goes Riggins, and Riggins is stopped for no gain. Milt McCall gets his 2nd tackle in a row. That's 3 tackles now for Milt McCall. San Francisco is in a 4-3 basic run, keying John Riggins. The ball went to Riggins on the off tackle right. So it's 2nd and 10. Clock running. 8:29 to play in the half. 10-7. 49ers in this NFC Championship game, 1982 retro replay style. I formation for the Redskins. Defensive line will play in for the 49ers. I think they're throwing a screen. I really do. I think they're going to throw a screen to Washington. Screen, Washington, man pass. And it's a give to Riggins. I was wrong. Gain of 4. McCall gets his 3rd tackle in a row, and it brings up 3rd and 6. 7:49 to play in the half. Ball on the San Francisco 19. This is a chip shot from Mark Mosley from this distance. The 49ers are going to play man. We're going to blitz Turner in the outside linebacker position. And we're going to double Warren on the medium pass. Pass. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. Theismann over the middle. And Hicks knocks it away. They were looking for Warren on the medium. Yes. And that will force 4th and 6. And here comes Mark Mosley. And I believe in 82, he did not miss a field goal. I think he won the MVP in 82, Mark Mosley, the kicker. So we're going to go for block that kick.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh my God.
5-yard penalty, repeat, 4th down.
You gotta be kidding me. Dean with encroachment. Now it's 4th and 1. Again, we're just going to watch for the fakes now. Here's a snap. Mosley kicks and he puts it dead center. It's a 10-10 ball game with 7:08 to play. So the 49ers defense holds the Redskins to a field goal. Let's quickly go to the chat. As Michael Butler says, sack. What's Blazing in Sports says, hit that like button. This is a good show. I appreciate that, What's Blazing. Check out his channel, great boxing channel. Again, when I do a shout out, it's because I subscribe to these channels, such as What's Blazing in Sports, Higher Ground Gaming, Clinton Parks. They're all great channels. Higher Ground Gaming. Any particular teams anyone wants to see in Diamond Mine Baseball's greatest teams? Going to do another game maybe tonight or definitely tomorrow. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun series you're doing there. All right. So Mosley will kick off deep for the 49ers. McLemore, short, Lawrence, and Ring. We put the return on 6 yards deep in the end zone. And McLemore will down it. So Joe Montana will bring the San Francisco offense out on the field. 1st and 10 on the 20. 7:08 to play in the half. 10-10 ball game. NFC Championship game. 1982 retro style. Backfield of Moore and Cooper. Wideouts of Clark, Solomon, tight end Russ Francis. Moore is going to go out wide. Cooper's going to stay in the block. Francis is going to stay in the block. And we're going to look for Moore on the short slant. Back to pass. Montana having time, and he cannot connect up with Moore. Tight coverage by Peters. Good coverage by Peters. Washington was in a 4-3 pass, doubling Dwight Clark. Man, if we could have connected up with that. 2nd and 10, clock stops on the incompletion. Let's go Freddie Solomon on the short slant to Freddie Solomon. They're keying that. And we're going to go screen to Earl Cooper. They call out of the slant to screen to Cooper, and Cooper is close to that first down. Gain of 9. He is a yard short, tackle by Mel Kaufman. So a good read by Joe Montana. Audibling out of the short slant to Solomon. He goes to the screen to Earl Cooper, and it brings up 3rd and 1. San Francisco now go to an I formation. Cooper's the up back. Bill Ring will come in the game for Moore. Dive play. Ring, they're going right at this defense. There goes Ring. He's close to the first down, and he gets it. Tough 1 yard by Bill Ring. 1st and 10, 6:09 to play in the first half. 10-10 clock running. San Francisco has the ball on their 30. Again, I formation. Cooper the up back. Ring behind him. Sweep left. Bill Ring. There's the sweep. Gain of 3.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. Number 52,
yes.
15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Personal foul on Olkowitz, pulling the face mask. So tack on 15 on that 3-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the San Francisco 48 as the 49ers approach midfield with 5:27 to play. The clock stops on the yellow flag. So again, I formation. Cooper's the up back. And again, let's work Bill Ring. Ring has 5 carries for 26 yards. Pitch left to Ring. Here's the pitch out. Can Ring gain the corner? He does. Gain of 5. Dave Butts brings him down from behind. Tackle. That's his 2nd. 2nd and 5. Ring's at 92 out of 100 stamina, so Ring will come out of the game. Moore will come back in. We'll go to a split backfield. Split back, 2nd and 5. Moore will go out wide. Cooper behind Montana. Montana under center. Go dive play. Cooper. The ball is given to Cooper. Cooper is smothered. He struggles for a 2-yard gain. Ayers was hurt for San Francisco on the play. He's going to the sideline. His return is probable. It brings up 3rd and 3 on the Washington 45. 4:32 in the half. Clock running. 10-10 ball game. NFC Championship. Short to the flat to Cooper. Montana back to pass, looking for Cooper. He gets him in the flat, and that's a gain of 6. 1st down, they move the chains. He was brought down by Jarris White for the Redskins. That's his first tackle. The Redskins were in a 4-3 pass, tight man with a blitzer. So Cooper beat him to the flat and turned it upfield. Ball on the Washington 39 now. Montana under center. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end, split backfield. Cooper's coming out of the game. He's at 89% stamina. Vince Williams will come in. So the backfield is Moore and Williams. Play action fake. Williams and Moore will stay in the block. Block. Bomb post to Dwight Clark. Play action fake. 1st and 10. Looking for Clark deep. He's covered. He tries to dump it down to Williams, but it's incomplete. Good coverage there by the Redskins. All the receivers were blanketed. So it's 2nd and 10 from the Washington 39. 3:48 to play in the half. 10-10 ball game. Medium hitch to Freddie Solomon. Montana back to pass. Plenty of time. He fires a Solomon, and it's broken up by number 32, Vernon Dean. I think that was 32. Did he come down? Yes, Vernon Dean. As they were in a 4-3 normal man, and Dean, they were doubling Clark, but he somehow reads the play and comes down and deflects that away. Brings up 3rd and 10. They're outside of Ray Werschen field goal range here. Ball on the Washington 39. Screen to Moore. Now, here comes a blitz. Montana steps up in the pocket, and he is sacked for a 4-yard loss by Rich Malott. And that will bring up 4th and 14 on the Washington 43. Clock running, 3:33 to play. That's a huge play. That's the 2nd sack of Joe Montana. They're trying to set up the screen to Moore. But Rich Malott had different thought on that. And here comes the punt team. Jim Miller will be punting deep to Nelms. Here's the snap, the punt. Trying to pin the Redskins back, and this ball will be fielded by Nelms. He takes it to the 20 and just beyond. 16-yard return on the 38-yard punt by Nelms. Beeson with the tackle. So with 2:54 to play before the half, a 10-10 ball game, the Redskins now go to 3 wideouts, Monk, Brown, and Say. Lone running back is Washington, who's an excellent pass-catching back, 6 out of 10. And Warren's a tight end, who's another good pass catcher, 6 out of 10. 49ers will counter this formation with a 3-2 dime. And we're going to play a zone pass. And it's a give to Washington. And Washington on the sweep picks up 5 yards. He is brought down by Eric Wright. We're not calling timeout. The Redskins don't call timeout. Clock running. 4:22 to play and ticking. So 2nd and 5 from the Washington 26. Redskins in a hurry up. 49ers in a 3-2 dime will play their defensive line in. Zone. Pass. And it's a draw to Wash, and he is brought down by Williamson, who comes up and stuffs him after a 3-yard gain. It was a dive. Looked more like a delay. Looked like a draw to me. So Joe Washington now has 4 carries for 27 yards. And again, we're not calling timeout. The Redskins used their first timeout. They have 2 left. So it will be 3rd and 2 on the Washington 29 with 2:27 to play in the half. 10-10 here in the NFC Championship game. 1982 retro replay style, RFK Memorial Stadium. So they've gone to a 1, 2, 3, 4 wideouts and 1 running back. Player defensive line in. Man. And we're going to cover Warren on the medium. It's not letting us cover Warren on the medium. All right, that's fine. It says we can cover 2 guys. All right, we're going to do Turner. We should be able to cover 2 guys. There we go. Warren on the medium. And Monk. Pass. Theismann back to pass. Looking. He fires to the out. And Monk dropped it. He went to the back shoulder. Monk doesn't catch the ball. It's now 4th and 2 on the Washington 29. Pretty good coverage there as we were doubling Monk and Warren. So here comes the punt team for the Redskins. 49ers will put the return on. Here's the punt. Here comes the return by Solomon. He makes the, was it a fair catch? No, Hicks was back. No gain. Good tackle by Lavander. So with 2:17 to go in the half, 10-10 ball game, Joe Montana and the 49ers get another crack here in the first half. Split backfield, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Short out to Clark. Montana back to pass, looking for Clark on the out. He fires, complete, gain of 8, clock stops. 2nd and 2. Again, short out. Solomon. Montana looks the other way, looking for Freddie Solomon, and Solomon dropped the ball. He had the first down and some running room, and I think he looked up to see all that running room, and he dropped the ball. So it brings up 3rd and 2, 2:10 left in the half, 10-10 ball game. Draw. Montana. Montana on the drive, picks up the first down and a little bit more. Gain of 7, and there's the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 with 1:59 to play in the half, 10-10 ball game. San Francisco has the ball on their own 40. They have all 3 timeouts. Shorten to the flat to Moore. Montana back to pass. Hits Moore. Moore picks up 11 yards.
Pass interference.
And there's pass
defense.
interference.
Number 23, 5-yard penalty.
And that's automatically declined. And the clock stops on the yellow hanky. So 1st and 10 on the Washington 49. Moore now has 4 receptions, 33 yards, and a touchdown. And we're going to go medium slant to Clark. Montana back to pass, looking for Clark. Looking. He fires over the middle. Clark leaps but can't make the catch. Dean was right there with him for the Redskins. 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Ball on the Washington 49. Screen to Williams. They set up the screen. They hit Williams. Williams got a lot of running room. That's a gain of 11. 1st and 10. He was brought down by Neil Olkowitz. That's his 4th tackle. And clock is running 1:30, and San Francisco will use their first timeout. They have 2 left, so it's 1st and 10 on the Washington 38. Field goal. We're not in Ray Wersching field goal territory. Vince Williams will come off the field. Cooper will come back in. Screen to Cooper. Montana back to pass, looking for Cooper. He hits Cooper with the screen, and Cooper picks up about 15 yards. And he is brought down by Jarris White. Back-to-back screens, net 2 first downs. Clock running, minute 15. And the Redskins, the 49ers will use their second timeout. So 1st and 10 on the Washington 23. One timeout left. Can we go corner fade? We're not close enough yet. Short out to Clark. Montana back, feels the pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he's sacked.
Offense, number 78, 10-yard penalty.
On. Holding, you got sacked. You did a lousy job of holding. Mason, the only good thing about this is the clock stops on the hanky. Oh, 2nd and 13. 1:09 to play in the half, 10-10 ball game. 55% chance of Ray Wersching making a field goal from this distance. San Francisco we still have one timeout remaining. Medium out to Solomon. Montana back to pass, looking, he fires, and he doesn't go to Solomon. Instead, he checks down to Jeff Moore, who gains 11 and gets out of bounds. Good job by Jeff Moore. Heady ball player there. And it's now 3rd and 2. The clock has stopped. The ball is on the Washington 15. 1:01 to play. Short hitch. Actually, you know what? Corner fade to Dwight Clark. Montana back to pass, looking for the fade, and he is sacked! Oh, a 10-yard loss! Tony McGee blew that play up. Clock is running. It is 4th and 12. 63% chance of Ray Wersching making the field goal here. We're gonna bring the clock down to 15 seconds. And here comes Ray Wersching to attempt the field goal. The holder is Miller, the punter. Wersching has a 62.5% chance of making this field goal. Here's the snap, the place. Wersching kicks, dead center. Wersching makes the 42-yard field goal attempt. San Francisco goes up 13-10 with 12 seconds to play in the first half. So Wersching will kick deep to Nelms, the short men Garrett and Anderson for the Redskins. Here's the kickoff by Ray Wersching. And the return out near the 25. 8 seconds left. Theismann in the pistol. And we're going to go a 4-1 dime. Deep zone. Prevent. Theismann will pitch it out to Washington. This should be the last play of the game. Tackle him, please. Tackle him. Thank you. And that's the half. So at the half, it's 13-10. 49ers. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half. So thank you very much for watching. Now, Red Sox fan, come back. Don't miss the slobber knocker. The winner goes to the Super Bowl to face the undefeated New York Jets, who are 9-0. Remember, the Redskins are 9-0. It could be an undefeated Super Bowl. So I'd like to say thank you very much to Elin Olaf, Michael Butler, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, What's Blazing in Sports, D. Scott Howard, Clinton Parks. I think I got everybody. Remember to check out What's Blazing in Sports, Higher Ground Gaming, EO Sports Network, League, and Clinton Parks. All great channels. I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes for the second half if you care to come back and watch. Remember, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. Please share. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe if you want. But most of all, come back and join the chat. Thank you very much. Take care. I'll see you soon. Health, happiness. Bye-bye. God bless. And peace.